Tina from New Zealand Stitch Bird. Today I'm just going to chat to you about a couple of sewing plans I've got coming up, and they might be cut out, and a couple of purchases I made from a second-hand store, some beautiful silk fabric. If you're ever in Christchurch, worth a look at this store. They have some really unique pieces, and a little bit of news about Peppermint magazine in New Zealand. And I've got a pattern that I've just purchased that I want to talk to you about as well. So here we go. The first thing is my new pattern that I've bought is from Itch to Stitch. It's the Seychelles top. I'll put a pic up there so you can see the line art and a couple of examples. I am actually going to make it bright and fruity because I really like my bright colours. So this is the fabric, and it is a rayon, and it is very bright and colourful. I chose to do it in this pattern because the sleeves are a little bit fuller and I think it will sit quite nice, and to be fair, there was probably only enough fabric to make a top, so that's why I chose it. And the leftover pieces, I'm not going to throw them away because I think they'll make some really cool pocket facings for another project. So I'm actually going to keep those. I'm hoping I can team this obviously with denim, the navies that I wear, but also it's got that green leaf going through it, which I think will be quite fun to wear with my bright green Allegro pants. So that is the first thing I've got cut out, ready to go. And the other thing is I've wanted a pair of red pants for quite some time. Managed to find a heavier crepe. It's really hard to find red. I can get red linen, but I didn't want red linen because I didn't want it to crease for pants. So I've managed to get this really gorgeous bright red. It's a heavier crepe. It's got a little bit of give in it too, which I think will make these pants a little bit more comfortable to wear. And the pattern I've chosen to go with is a pattern that I've experimented a little bit with. It is the Largo Cargos. I've discovered that it has worked for me better when I put elastic through the back, and because you're already stitched the facing down, it makes it easier to put the elastic through. So that's what I'm planning to do. I like the leg width of these pants. I think they're very flattering. I'm going to do the front and back patch pockets, but I'm probably not going to do the cargo pocket on the side, so I'll potentially make them a little bit more dressier, and I don't know about the side strap. We'll just see what they're looking like as I make them up. So I've got those cut out ready to go, and I decided to have a wee look on Pinterest to see what red pants go with. Even though I want a pair, I've got to be able to make sure that they're going to work well in my wardrobe. So the first pic I'll put up here is wearing red pants with leopard or animal print, and I do have a number of animal print tops. I really like animal print, and I also have some fabric that I want to make up that's an animal print, so I think they'll look great with these. The next obvious choice is your navy and white stripe. Looks nice and clean, and I could wear it with the blazer that I've got on with today, and this is the blazer by Love Notions, and it's just gone out of my head what it was called, but I'll put the pattern up there. It's one that I've made lots and lots of times. It's got the wee welt pockets, so I think the red pants with a navy and white striped top will look great. I've seen red teamed up with tan, and I thought that could be quite good going into spring. It tones the red down a bit. But then of course I've got lots of bright patterns and things. I've made a top that I took to Gold Coast that had fruit on it in this reddy colour, which I think will look great with it, and I'll put a pic of that one up there as well. And there was one other outfit that I really liked. It was a girl, she was wearing the red pants, she had a sort of a chambray colour shirt on, and then she had this bright yellow jacket, and that looked really awesome too. So I think red pants are going to work really well in my wardrobe, so I want to get those made up. And in my travels over the last week or so, I had to go and get a piece of jewellery fixed, and right next door to this jewellery repairer was a second-hand shop called Etc. And I asked the lady, I said, oh, do you have any fabric pieces? Well, I just opened up Pandora's box. I started going through all these beautiful fabrics, and I was lucky enough to get 2 pieces of silk. The first piece is navy, turquoise, so I thought I could bring those colours out, and it's silk, and there's probably a good 2, maybe 2.5, could even be 3 meters, but it's not very wide. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to make up in this yet. I'm not sure whether I would do some kind of dress, because I would definitely have to wear a slip underneath it, but it's really, really pretty. And the next piece, I sort of couldn't make it online, but I discovered in the end I had to get it because of the colour, and it's really unusual. It's got a lot of border print going around the edge, which is integrated into the fabric. We couldn't figure out what it had been, because it had been made up into something. It may have been some kind of sari or headpiece, I'm not really sure, but I thought I could have fun with the border and integrate this into something. I'm not sure whether I'd want a yellow dress, so I'm sort of thinking more a top. So there's heaps of this, probably could be about 4 meters of it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, vibrant silk, and it's got this pattern on it. It's really, really pretty. So I've pre-washed them just in the machine, just to see what they come out like, because I won't be hand washing the silk, so I just wanted to make sure it was actually going to work for me and the way I normally wash my silk clothing. So that was really cool, and I contacted Peppermint Magazine in Australia, and I can actually get Peppermint Magazine sent to me. They'll send the 2 issues. I think it's about 54 Australian. But I went to a bookshop not far from where I work. It's in Merrin Street. It's called the Piccadilly Bookshop. So if you're in New Zealand, I recommend you go to this bookshop if you're looking for a particular magazine. I think I could have ordered the magazine online through another company too, but they actually have them on the shelf in Piccadilly Bookshop, and they get the copies in all the time. So that's going to be my go-to. I can just go in there and get my magazine. I think it was about $19.95 New Zealand, which is really great. So that's exciting. I'm going to see also whether they perhaps would order in the sewing. It's kind of like a journal type book that Peppermint Magazine put out. See if I can get that as well, because that would be really good to keep track of my videos and my makes and all that kind of thing. I use a notebook at the moment, and each week I write in what I'm going to talk about, and I might put sizes and that kind of thing. So it would be great to have all that information all in one place, so I wouldn't mind getting that. I am about to start my niece's bags. I really haven't been in the sewing room this week, to be fair. I did have a friend come over and we did a bit of a change around, so I thought I might video that for you some stage this week, what we changed around and what's working a bit better for me now. I'm really enjoying the space, so yeah, hopefully we get some more interesting makes coming out of here. Anyway, it's a bit of a quick one today. The weather is freezing outside. It's about 5 degrees. So keep warm if you're on this side of the world, and I'll catch you next week. Bye now.